Taking a live look outside at downtown Kansas City, where we have a bit of cloud cover on hand out there. That's helping keep our temperatures just barely cooler than what we saw a couple days over the weekend. But you need to know that these hot afternoons are not going anywhere. If you've spent a second outside today, you've already been able to see that. But we do have some big changes headed our way about midweek. That's as we settle into more unsettled weather pattern overall that starts to throw daily rain chances our way. Now that truly kicks off today. We even have some thunderstorms on radar right now, but that rain and storm potential is going to grow dramatically as we head towards midweek. Speaking of, that's where we have first warns in place on your Wednesday and Thursday for those rain chances and the fact that they are becoming increasingly likely. Until then, still dealing with afternoons in the 90s. We're no stranger to those by now. As I mentioned, we had those all weekend long. Midwest Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing cameras showing you how we still have plenty of sunshine coming in, even though we do have cloud cover out there. It's helped us a little bit, but more so what it's done is just slowed our warm up throughout the day. We'll still reach 91 degrees this afternoon here in Kansas City. So again, another warm day and some rain possible from now through those evening hours. And if we look outside right now on radar, we can see that rain popping up. It's very spotty and very, very isolated, but do still have some rumbles of thunder out there. I'm watching that little cell just south of the metro, creeping slightly northward and over out east on I-70 there. We can see some isolated thunderstorms over there too. Now, we're not worried about severe weather concerns or anything like that with today's rain chance or tomorrow's for that matter, but just don't want you to be fooled by today's lower rain chances because they're there and they're happening as we speak. Speaking of, today's rain chance is held at a 20%, but check out where we're headed. Tuesday, 30% for an even greater chance for afternoon and evening thunderstorms, and Wednesday and Thursday even more so. That's going to be the 2 days that look to bring us the most likely chance of rain and the one that looks to be the most impactful right there in the middle of the week. So that's something that we're watching closely for you in is Rye. We have issued those first warns for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, we've had those in place since this weekend, but just as a reminder, this is why we're looking at numerous waves or numerous rounds of rain activity and rain potential that could come in the form of showers from time to time, but could also come in the form of some thunderstorms out there. We will have some thunderstorm ingredients with us through the rest of the week. While we're not overly concerned about a severe threat, I should say, this week, it's still possible that we have some thunderstorms out there. And so if you're ever out and about at any point, maybe in the evenings especially, you hear some rumbles of thunder or you see some lightning, make sure that you go indoors. That's going to be very important as we bring these persistent rain chances back into the mix. So in a nutshell, here's what we're looking at this week and all the changes that it does bring. First, that heat stays with us for these next 2 afternoons, but then we start to break it down. We reach for the 80s Wednesday, Thursday, then eventually trying to slide back into the 70s by the weekend. The weekend's going to be feeling a lot nicer, and that's also when we'll start to kick out these rain chances, especially Sunday. We're looking drier then. But in the meantime, first warns in place Wednesday and Thursday, but we have rain chances on either side of those days. So this rain really isn't going anywhere anytime soon. The thing is that it's not going to be for everyone every single day, but definitely something to watch. So let's talk about today's rain chance and what we can expect through the rest of the evening and afternoon too. But that rain at 20%, that rain chance at 20%, I should say, is going to stick with us for the next several hours. And reminder, this rain's not for everyone, and it's not even for most of us, but some could be trapped under an isolated rumble of thunder or just a brief rain shower that passes by. Anything that we find today is just powered by that afternoon warmth and all that moisture that we have in the air. So it's going to be very hit or miss. We're not looking at a big weather maker swinging through. So if we take a look and examine future track radar, we could see that exact same thing. And even now we're outperforming what Future Track was trying to say, but the message is the same. Isolated thunderstorms out there even into the evening hours past sunset. But then once we lose that power of the afternoon sunshine, those rain chances, and even more so those thunderstorm chances, are going to wrap up pretty quickly tonight. Then we go into your Tuesday morning. Very similar start out there. Some spotty passing showers just like what we found today. So keep that in mind, that it may not be entirely dry when you step out the door, but that rain chance will stay low to start. But then in the afternoon and evening, check out what happens. That's when our activity really ramps up. It's like today's, but more likely to find more rain and some thunderstorm chances, especially for a few of us over on the Missouri side. That's where we're seeing returns of the most likely chance to find some thunderstorms out there tomorrow. But you can see as the afternoon wears on, as we go into the evening, let me back that up. That just flew by. As we go into the evening time, that's when that rain chance is the highest. We start to bring in a 30% for the chance to find those rumbles of thunder that, like tonight, could linger after sunset for a bit. So keep that in mind, especially for those Tuesday night plans. I know the Royals are back in town tomorrow at the K, so just keep all these things in mind as you navigate through the rest of these next couple days. But even after that, we still have rain chances on the board going into the midweek, and that's when they actually are more likely and more impactful. Monday, Tuesday, yes 20, yes 30% chances of rain, definitely something to keep in mind. But then that likelihood, that coverage, and perhaps that intensity of the rainfall itself does look to grow as we go into Wednesday. That first one pops on the board. Thankfully, we start to take temperatures down into the mid 80s. It will be difficult to at times get outside and feel that, though, because of that rain that we will be dealing with. So that's Wednesday's first warn, but Thursday has one too. 40% chance of rain and storms. Of course, we'll keep you updated on both of these if we need to up that rain chance or do anything along those lines. But as of right now, this is where we're at, and this is what the data is pointing us to. Future track radar from Wednesday onward is going to be a bit blurrier and lower resolution out there. And you can already see it's not as just fine-tuned as what that other future track radar I just showed you. Our longer range models have been doing a really good job, though, of agreeing and latching on to this rain chance that arrives Wednesday and an even higher capacity Wednesday evening. So that's where we're really watching for the next round of showers and thunderstorms after Tuesday nights, is Wednesday nights. Then we'll try and dry out into early Thursday morning before bringing in potentially a morning round of showers and thunderstorms Thursday. Thursday looks to be a little messy out there. There's the morning, may be able to back that off ever so slightly in the late morning and early afternoon. But then here's the evening again. So even more chances to find showers and some even thunderstorms out there too. Briefly heavy rainfall all on the board for your Thursday night. And you can see as that time wears on, it doesn't look to get a whole lot better until Friday. Still will have a rain chance on the board, 30%, but not looking quite as likely as those midweek rain chances. So we will pull that first one off the board by Friday. Wednesday and Thursday specifically look to bring us the bulk of this unsettled pattern and deliver the bulk of this impact from that pattern and these rain chances as a whole. Wednesday, we're looking specifically at the evening. At this time, we'll let you know if that does change or if some models try to bring that in a little earlier or a little later. But regardless, also rain possible on Thursday, some even heavier rainfall possible on Thursday specifically. In terms of how much rain we could catch between now and the end of the work week, it kind of depends. First, it depends on where those heavier downpours set up that stay isolated today and on your Tuesday evening. But by the time we reach Friday, this is in general what we're looking at. Of course, the isolated pockets and isolated areas could receive more rain than what we're estimating there on your screen. And this forecast is fluid, so something that we will continue to fine tune as we get closer and closer. But as of right now, it looks like we could catch up to an inch of rain. I know that maybe rain chances going into this weekend, especially with art fair and things like that, not the most convenient, but we have been extremely dry so far this month and August too. So it's been dry. We need the rain, to say the least, and your Security Bank 7-day forecast shows you how Mother Nature is trying to deliver back-to-back rain chances all the way through Saturday. But once we clear Wednesday and Thursday and those associated first warns, that's when that rain chance looks to back off ever so slightly, take it back down to 30%, and we will be treated with temperatures in the 70s. So lots to look forward to there, especially as we wrap up the upcoming weekend. But for now, we're hot, and then we stay pretty rainy and at times stormy. So just keep that rain gear close by. It's a good idea to just keep it in your car or just grab it on your way out the door, leave it by the door, so that you don't forget it in the mornings, because you won't want to be caught without it, especially with how persistent these rain chances are. They are not for everyone every day, but definitely something to be prepared for. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday afternoon.